I actually thought after the last few weeks I'd be parawinging on this Trainerkite by a long time now, but that is not the case. Instead, we have created messes and frustrations. We have also found out that the race is on to the next company that is going to come up with a Parawing. In the meanwhile, thank you guys so much for all the comments and the inputs. It was really interesting and cool to see other people are trying the same thing with Trainerkites. People are trying to cut things out. People are playing around with those bridles, and that's kind of where I'm at here myself. The cheap version of a Parawing did not quite happen. We put in a lot of work. $250 worth this versus $1,000 is still worth it, and we learn a lot along the way. But yes, my last video, somebody commented that Gong is now also coming out with a Parawing, and then I just got a newsletter from Ensis, and they're actually presenting their Parawing here mid this month at their dealers meeting. So oh wow, that makes it to 4 brands now that we have at least some of them confirmed. I mean, Ensis is definitely a confirmation. We heard about Nash and Ozone on the beach, so I can't confirm that, not first-hand news. And the Gong one is a comment on my last video. For my part right now, I continue with this, and hopefully maybe one of your brands out there, have mercy, send me a wing for a review. We can compare this Trainerkite to an actual Parawing. For now, the problem always was, and I show you this, guys, was these air inlets here. Yeah, these air inlets created a situation that ended up grabbing water and sand, and I'm actually gonna cut this out. And wind's already up, so maybe we're gonna go to the beach and try to fly this with that second skin or whatever, this baggy thing. We're gonna cut this out, guys. We're gonna cut this all out, and then we're gonna look how this looks like, and we're gonna see if this thing still flies. So what I did is I cut open all the bulkheads, and you can see that right here. You can see my awesome cut job right here. And now you see the bulkheads and how those extra reinforcements are sewn into those bulkheads. Yeah, and I also cut into the bulkhead here. So that was quite a little bit of work. No, now there's nowhere for these kites to grab the water and the sand. The question, of course, does it still fly? It's already pretty windy, so let's go to the beach and find out. All right, the kite flies, but, and here's the big but. As you can see, I didn't have a filmer today for me. They're all in school, my filmers, but the kite flies all right. But as you can see on the edges, they fold in. And what happens there is, because now that leading edge has troubles grabbing the air, it's not filling up and it's not stable anymore. And of course, we all kind of had a hunch that this whole thing was meant to be the way it's meant to be. But it was worth a shot. You can clearly see that the middle of the kite is grabbing the wing and flying all right, and a good pull. But again, on the side there, the leading edge can't grab the wing because the edges are just too pulled in. This is a whole other little topic to talk about: the physique of kites, aspect ratios, curvature, all of that I have no clue about. I've never been a kiter, never gonna be one, sadly. Be kind of cool, but I don't know what's going on there exactly with the physique. But if you look at the Parawings, they are more like a parachute and more round, while this thing is very high aspect ratio, very narrow and very long. And I just think I can definitely conclude here that this was an unfortunate failure, and I can only hope that the one way or the other we're gonna end up with a Parawing in our hands. Maybe the prices will come down, or one of you brands out there, show mercy, send me one, we'll do a review, we'll pan out some videos. It will be super cool. And up until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.